Peace. Mental health message. Man, don't mind me, I didn't comb this beard. Don't matter. Okay. Just some mental health matters here, mental health awareness for all of you out there that's probably on the outreach of seeking some type of mental health support. Okay, I'm gonna get to you in a minute. How you doing? I'm trying to do a video. I'm doing a video. Okay. Had to let them know I'm doing a video. So, anywho, one of the most beneficial things that has helped and supported me, same thing, but supported me along my mental health journey is walking. Yes, walking. Walking is one of the most beneficial things that you can ever do. Since I was very young, I did a lot of walking. Probably explains why I'm in the great health that I'm in, which again is a part of wellness. Your physical health is also connected to your mental and emotional well-being. So, neighbor, love when I see little kids and they wave. It just brightens my day. Man, I'm telling you, it really reminds me of the inner child. But again, walking has been very beneficial for me because it allows me to, and I usually do a lot of early rising walks, because it allows me to me having an overpowered mind. What I mean by that is just like someone who used to suffer from a lot of anxiety or being over analytical, and I'm near a train, so if you hear it, it's nothing I can really do. But walking has definitely been very beneficial because it allows me to do that, focus on my breathing. It allows me to just be aware of where I'm at, my surroundings, and pay attention also to what type of thoughts I'm having, whether they are intrusive, impulsive, healthy or unhealthy. So for me, it's always been a thing that I have to do. I also take like late night walks. Late night walks are very beneficial because, again, with me, I have always been like very active and athletic. So being that, I just have to like, sometimes when I didn't recognize it, like try to distract myself from feeling, but now I'm more aware. I encourage people like walking, whether it's a couple blocks or something, has its great health benefits. Even if you're not the most avid or best runner, you can always walk longer distances. And it's great for if you wanted to tone your body, because with walking from heel to toe, you're getting almost like a full body workout, because you're moving your arms, you're moving your legs, and also staying hydrated. So walking for me has been very beneficial most of my life. Growing up, I always walked somewhere. I reflected. In this past couple of years, it's been the most driving that I've done in a while. But man, the years before, when I was going through different phases in my life, I had to walk a lot of places, bro. But I'm grateful that things have gotten better. But I still balance my walking with driving, with other things, because it really allows me to clear my mind, especially when I get up in the rising. I give gratitude and I sit there. And so when I'm able to take a walk, I do it because it has really supported me a lot, bro. Like if you can get out and walk with no distractions, usually I don't have my phone. If I do, I'm just listening to music. If I don't, then this is especially for those who have or going through anxiety or mental health. Walking is very beneficial. and typically focusing on your breathing, inhaling through your nose, out through your mouth. When you inhale, stick out your stomach because our lungs expand. This will be a process of muscle memory too, because a lot of people don't even know and are unaware that they're breathing incorrectly, because when they breathe in, like, they're not getting any air. So they get shortness of breath, or typically like when they have a panic attack. So again, I'm encouraging you all, those of you that probably are going through things, take a walk. Take a walk. When they say when you when you're going through something and anger and frustrations brew, whatever. What am I trying to say? Or tensions rise, walk away. Now I really see what that means. Walk away, because when you walk, you realize how much you're able to let go. And walking for me helps me do a lot of deep reflection. And that's kind of like where I'm at upon my journey right now. I'm going with life, balancing, reflecting, but also the awareness around reflecting. I'm allowing myself to realize, like, again, reflecting on how far I've come, giving gratitude, and also being grateful that I still have my health, my well-being, my mental and emotional state are healthy. And so that's what kind of matters the most to me. How you doing? So, again, these are things I share with y'all, especially young men, young women, adults, no matter your age. No one's coming to save you. Take care of you for you. Because we do not live in a society that really supports or encourages us to really manage and prioritize our well-being. So I'm just sharing this message with y'all today. Get your ass out there and walk. Pace yourself. You don't have to be the fastest person. I'm headed to the gym, and one thing I've noticed in the gym, I've seen some elders who go walk, and they're not even some of them not even in their best health. But I'm recognizing something, that when people sit around all day or sit in and don't really come out of the house, I've never been that type of person. I always encourage being active, but I also encourage resting, because that's one thing I also have to remind myself to prioritize. It's not to over push myself, no matter what type of career, no matter the money, no matter none of that. It's the importance of having a sound mind and body, and taking care of all parts of yourself, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, because this is not truly encouraged, especially in the darker community, as much as it should be, especially young men my age and younger, because they're typically told to just go into sports and so forth. But one thing that is vital that they're missing is their mental health in those things, their emotional well-being and so forth. So again, another thing that I would encourage as well, that I do, like part of my lifestyle thing, is I'm learning now to even accept and be a part of rising with a healthy mindset. Not only just going to rest with healthy mindset, but rising with some type of affirmation or affirming myself that everything is okay. I'm safe. I'm safe to be me. I'm secure. I honor my emotions. When I'm rising, because one thing I've been doing consistently is when I do rise, I'm sitting there for like, I say 30, 45 minutes before my princess rises, before I have to feed her. And I'm sitting there just like, oh, okay, let me allow my body to just be at ease. Because one deep thing that I didn't even realize I was going to get into this, but one thing I realized, a lot of us who probably around my generation, and probably some elders too, or people that are in their early 40s that probably went through this. But I don't think people realize like how much trauma or things that we're unlearning when it comes to control. What else could I say? Almost like things dealing with behavior patterns that we develop real young. And what I'm getting at is when it comes to the school, or even before that, the robotic behavior, or we had certain moms be like, get up, yelling. And I don't think a lot of us realize what state that put us in, almost like a panic. And similarly to people who get up early for certain positions or careers and not even realize like how much that trauma or how much that voice like had followed you throughout the years. And so for me, I had to realize how much I was unlearning or have unlearned the behavior patterns of hearing a voice yelling and arising, or going to bed with a voice screaming or yelling, and finally realizing the importance of waking up in a home or environment where it's peaceful. So it's almost like, bro, it's wild how important and vital your well-being is, when it comes to just getting and rising up in a home environment where there is some type of peace, where peace is a priority, where harmony is a priority. Things is such that we don't realize that it's vital. And I realize a lot of us, such as myself, throughout the years have been almost like fighting for or striving for, is to be just simply in a home environment where we're able to rest in peace, rest in a loving, accepting, embracing environment. I feel like for a lot of us, that's the goal. And that could be many things. Some of us grew up in environments where we didn't even have our own bed. So now you're seeing some people who, when they make it, some people actually think like it's about the money. But bro, deep down, I know some people right now probably just thinking like, yo, I remember I had to share beds with my cousins and bunk beds and stuff. Now, to have my own bed, like I'm telling y'all, it's you really don't know the depths of what people really are like really striving for. Like simple things. So before, like, and that ties into well-being. That ties into well-being. And personally, it's not to blame or try to look for any type of sympathy. I know the feeling of sleeping on the floor. I know the feeling of making a pad on the floor. But I was grateful because that pad was better than the floor because it wasn't as hard. Times where I had to put padding on the bed, box springs, and so when people are out here striving for better, and when I really put emphasis on this well-being thing, it really has a lot to do with not just your mental well-being, emotional and physical and spiritual. That really allows one to really, for me, learning to be grateful for what I had and be able to reflect. And so when I do obtain these things in a physical form, I can reflect and be grateful, which I feel that's one of the most important things that's missing in this generation. Is because a lot of people have so much access to certain things, they're not really grateful. They don't really practice an attitude of gratitude, to seeing the beauty in the simplest things. So this is why I see the beauty, and I'm encouraging you how important it is to walk. To be aware of your breath, to be aware how far you come, to be aware of the state that you're even in good health. There are people that aren't even able to walk. They wish they could. There are people who are going through things and not able to get this encouraging message. So I share it because it's not always accessible. And so, you know, attitude of gratitude, and most importantly, take care of yourself, take care of your well-being, and share that message with, everyone, that how important it is for your well-being overall. Peace and blessings. Shalom.